I understand you made a beautiful background. That was Evan. Really? It's right here. You think it'll be fine? So I know. No one's voting. So this is exciting. Well, it always is, but this one means a little more to me. Watch this puppy. Watch this puppy.
All right. Woo. Hello. If you would all take a seat. You take a seat. We have a head now.
Newspaper. So would you please give me their like press release later?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we have.
I will write it tomorrow.
Yeah. Get it before you leave. My name's Linda Locke,
Linda?
but it'll be Roxanne. You'll see her. She'll be up here. I'll get it from her. If you would take a seat, we can get started. We have a big agenda. Ugh. If you'd all take a seat, please. We'd like to get the meeting started. Individual conversations make me very distracted, so if you would take a seat so we can see who's here. Okay. My name is Linda Locke. I'm president of the Berryessa Citizens Advisory Council. This is our meeting. We meet here monthly, except for 1 or 2 months during the summer. And this is our annual Citizen of the Year presentation and our cultural event presentation that we do every March. We've been doing it for the last 33 years. We have been here, or been in Berryessa, for 50 years. It started out as a homeowners group. I have one little pearl of wisdom that was given to me by one of the founders of this group, Bill Hughes. He gave me a whole list of things several years ago. And one of the things that we were noted for is that BCAC spearheaded the acquisition of land and development of parks, including Penitentiary Creek Park Chain, Cataldi, and Flickinger Park. So we are continuing the business of trying to improve our community. Okay, little great. So I'm dispensing with the minutes and the treasurer's report so we can keep moving along. If you want to see them, they will be on our webpage. Okay, all right. And then we are going to have our law enforcement here for sure. We have our police report from Captain Todd Trayer.
Good evening, everyone. What a fantastic crowd tonight. I am so happy to see everybody being here, and a gift for me to be here as well. I'm Captain Todd Trayer. If I haven't met you, I'm the captain of the Foothill Division, which is from Milpitas all the way down to Evergreen. So it's about, I always estimate about 325,000 people. And your officers out here include the San Jose Police Department, the Sheriff's Department, and the California Highway Patrol. I work with those two other entities regularly, big part of my life. So sometimes the Sheriff's Department is here. We'll see if Lieutenant Jones is able to make it. I will tell you a couple things that are happening. First of all, we all need to slow down on Berryessa. There's been a few accidents, believe it or not, at Berryessa, especially between Capitol and Piedmont, but my officers are doing pretty relentless enforcement along Berryessa and Sierra Road. So just please slow down on those streets. Anywhere near a school is kind of a red zone right now, so please slow down. We're trying to keep it safe for our kids who are coming and going to school, and you coming and going from whatever you're doing in life. There was a fatal collision on Morill on February 9th. It happened at 5 in the morning, and unfortunately a person was crossing the street outside of a crosswalk. They were pushing a wheelchair, super dark outside, and that person was hit, and the driver ran. The driver fled. One of the officers at the scene, one of your officers, drove around the neighborhood relentlessly, I'll use that word again, for 2 days and located the vehicle parked somewhere and solved the crime and arrested the suspect for that crime. So that was an unfortunate incident, but the officer did fantastic follow-up. We have had more collisions kind of in the area of Sierra and Piedmont, and again, the officers are going to be out there. That was the one thing that the sergeant asked me to mention twice, so I did that for him on his behalf. I am happy to tell you that there has not been a ton of burglaries in our area, and we have had little spurts of burglaries and pockets. There have been a couple arrests. I want to tell you about one of them that fortunately I had the ability to celebrate with Councilmember Cohen, who's here today. I run the statistics for everything every week because I'm a kind of a data nerd. And St. Victor's School Church up on the hill, or up on a little bit north of here, they had been hit twice by a burglar, and they have kind of older cameras, and they got a picture of the guy, and it happened on certain days. So about 3 weeks later, when I'm looking through all the data, I see that they had been hit twice, and I called the midnight sergeant, and I asked them to send officers over to the school just to take a look, and do it every day for me. The very first day I sent them, the officers caught the burglar in the middle of doing a burglary. So, yeah. I wish they were here. So I had to buy them both dinner, so it was very expensive for me. But I'm very proud of them for the work that they did. And the school did a big thank you to them. All the kids wrote them cards, and they had a whole ceremony for them. And it was great work by the officers. And maybe a little bit of luck by me, right? There's been a lot of incidents up on the hill on Suncrest. The officers have been going up there and doing enforcement. With all the kids in the room, just trust me and know that they're doing a lot of work out there and that they've been taking the people that need to go to jail to jail. Other than that, my last thing I want to touch on is a camera program. We revamped it. I'm going to have these flyers in the back. I didn't realize there were going to be that many people. I did print out some in black and white from home. But that being said, this camera program allows you to tell us, just the police department, that you have cameras at your house, and all you do is scan this with your phone, or you can go to the information there. And what it does is it tells me that you have cameras and how to contact you. So if something happens on your street, I have the only access to the database, the police do, and I can see what's happening and get a hold of you. This is going to solve big problems in our city. It's a wonderful, super easy now way to let us know what's going on. And I hope if you have some cameras in your neighborhood, you'll help me promote it with you and your neighbors. Any questions or anything anybody wants to bring up to me while I'm up here? Otherwise, I'm going to be here for the whole meeting, and I'll answer everybody in the back when I see you. Thank you very much.
Okay, I do not see the sheriff. Is the sheriff represented tonight? Jeremy Jones usually comes, but I don't see him. And I don't see Highway Patrol Captain Christian Oliver. Is he here? Oh, you're here? Hello. Good to see you.
Good to see you. I apologize. I'd be more recognizable in my uniform, but I did break my shoulder a month ago. Snowboarding, not police stuff, snowboarding. I am now officially retired from snowboarding. So anyways, great crowd tonight. I didn't know we were having this many people. Great to be out here. I'll follow up with what the police department had. That sounds like a wonderful program. Hopefully people are grabbing those flyers. I'd like to get one of those flyers and see how we can be a part of it. But I thought I'd report what we're doing in the Berryessa community. What we've done in the past couple months is, after attending a few meetings and listening to some of the issues that are happening up in the Berryessa community, we've sent a specific officer for enforcement. And hopefully you've seen him on his motorcycle. Anyone seen him? Sierra Road or no? Okay. Well, what they've done, what the officers been able to do is go out during the weekdays in the morning time and look at what's going on in the neighborhoods and take a lot of speed surveys. And I think from that, we've learned that most of the issues are stemming on the weekends and in the evenings. So from there, we're going to be shifting our focus more towards that and looking for more information to gather. If anybody has any experiences as far as times when people are particularly speeding or having other driving issues, I'd like to hear all about them. I have a lot of communication with Roger and with different members of this community as far as things that we can do. I'm still all ears, but are there any questions for me specifically? Okay, no questions. I do want to mention that we also investigated a fatality recently. It was a hit and run, and so that camera program that the police are talking about, being good witnesses or good neighbors to incidents that you find peculiar or where we're looking for information, you could be our best resource, and let's keep this community safe. Thank you.
Oh, he's a lot taller. All right. This is our annual Citizen of the Year Award for Berryessa Citizens Advisory Council. Now, a lot of you say you have never heard of us, but we've been here for 50 years. Can you imagine? And I see, as people were coming in, that there were quite a few past recipients of the award for Citizen of the Year. Could you stand up and wave at least? Will, I see you back there. Dick, Marlou. Great, yeah, very good. Kenson, Roxanne, Susan, Ron is over in the corner there. You're supposed to wave, Ron. Ron and Susan have to wave. I'm waving too. All right, so I'm going to turn this part of the program over to Dr. Roxanne Fuentes.
Thank you, Linda. So good evening, everyone, and welcome to our annual Berryessa Citizens Advisory Council Citizen of the Year celebration. So I am the current Citizen of the Year, and it's tradition in BCAC that the current Citizen of the Year gets the wonderful privilege to help plan and coordinate for the next recipient. So I get to be your MC during this portion of our meeting this evening. And I just want to give my gratitude and appreciation to everyone here in our community who gave me the honor to be Citizen of the Year and for being here tonight to celebrate our next Citizen of the Year. So I'm going to say just a little bit. You already heard our 2022 Citizen of the Year is a very special member to BCAC and will now become part of an amazing group of civic leaders in our Berryessa community who've received this annual award. Since 1991, previous awardees have met to nominate, discuss, and then select the amazing person they believe deserves recognition for their services to Berryessa. Past awardees include teachers, educators, elected officials, parents, and other community members who delivered incredible leadership and services that improved the quality of life for each one of us living here in Berryessa. Now this year, we get to add one more additional person. And I'm going to say the next paragraph without saying their name, but I know it's going to reveal to them who they are. So just give me a moment. This individual has been so active and so caring as a Berryessa BCAC member. They were born in Berlin, daughter of a Hungarian father and a German mother. This individual was raised in dangerous times that forced her family to immigrate to England, where she learned to ride and jump horses. Her mother's second marriage brought her family to California. Later, she met Gunther Kern through their shared love of dance and music. They married in 1960 and raised their sons, Dieter and Rainer, who are, I know Dieter is here this evening, and I'll bring him up in a moment. As young men, they graduated from Piedmont Hills High School, so we all know that's our high school here in Berryessa, and made lives for themselves elsewhere in our living. Dieter's living in Denver, Colorado, and Rainer's living in Sparta, Georgia. And I still have more wonderful things to share about this person, but before I do that, let's give a big round of applause to this year's BCAC Citizen of the Year, Sita Kern. Sita, please come up here. Come on up. I saw that reaction as soon as I said Berlin. You stood up and said, what? So stay right here, okay? Because we're going to say lots of special things about you. So Sita, as I mentioned, is just an amazing woman, a woman of action and activity with interests from private aircraft to opera, symphonic music, horseback rides, and the hill trails that border Berryessa. Since moving into the area in 1975, Sita has been active in the community, delivering value in so many different areas. As a board member of the BCAC for more than a decade, serving most recently as corresponding secretary, as a personal ambassador for friendship and community connection, hosting frequent events in her home like holiday celebrations and Bronco parties. Her home is a hub of activity and fun. As a 15-year volunteer with the Wings of History Museum, Sita is dedicated to preserving aviation history through education, preservation, restoration, and flight. And I have to say, it's March, it's month of Women's History Month. And Sita, she's such an incredible woman, especially with her knowledge in aviation. Definitely someone to be admired in that field. As a member of PEO, founded in 1869 by 7 students at Iowa Wesleyan College, she is part of a circle of kindred spirits, bonded by their enthusiasm for women's opportunities. As a volunteer at the Thrift Box, she works to convert donations into cash that supports the Lucille Packard Children's Hospital. And as a voice for literacy through her organization of book sale events at the Noble Library. We join our community tonight to recognize Sita's special impact on Berryessa because everyone knows Sita in some way or another. She's very active and is always the first to reach out and support. We will never know all the many hours she has contributed or each and every accomplishment that she has made. But what we do know is she's an amazing woman, and we celebrate her as the 2022 Berryessa Citizen of the Year. You're amazing, you're incredible. So what I'd like to do at this moment is let's bring our board from BCAC. If all of our board members could please come up. So Susan, Ron, former board member, Ty, Sharon, come on up. Okay, Linda, our president, would you like to share with Sita what we have here for her?
2022 Citizen of the Year presented to Sita Kern from Berryessa Citizens Advisory. Yes, I'm okay. Yes, and we have lots of special guests who want to congratulate you this evening. But before we do that, we have a very personal voice of appreciation. So Dieter, can you please come up? Wanted to say some special words about his mom. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Hi, my name is Dieter, and I think my brother Reiner is listening online to this event, and probably my wife as well. But as most of you probably already know, my mom, she's so involved in volunteering. She just does an awesome job. Practically never says no to anything. I can remember back to first grade, which for me is a long time ago. She was involved with the PTCO, if that's what it was called back then. She would hold elections in our garage, if you could imagine that, a 2-car garage, where we had to move items out of the garage so we could hold the ballot election there. And she offers to pick me up at the airport Saturday at 1 in the morning. She picks me up. So she's just a wonderful person, and I'm so grateful that you guys have been able to honor her for this award. Thanks.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, we mentioned that, Piedmont Canal. Yeah, all the way through, very good. So now we have lots of very important people in the audience that want to give their congratulations. So first, I would like to introduce Martha Krieger, representing State Senate District Number 10, the Honorable Aisha Wahab. Come on up. I'm gonna stand right over here.
My name is Martha Krieger. I'm with the Office of Senator Aisha Wahab. I am so honored to be able to be this, to give you this certificate of recognition recognition. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. My name is Martha Krieger. I am in the office of Senator Aisha Wahab, and I just thought the things that were said about Ucita Kern, I just wanted to say how grateful we are to the Berryessa Citizens Advisory Council for inviting us here, for bringing us into this community, and for having you as a member. My mother and grandmother were all PEOs, and I know it's a great organization. It's an incredible tradition and an honor for us.
A couple of my other PEO sisters are here, and maybe some others as well.
We would like to present this to you, the certificate of recognition. And thank you so much for all that you have done for the community and for your transformational leadership.
I'm honored. I'm so excited.
Go, I can take that. Let me take the mic from you and I'll hold that. Thank you. Next, I would like to ask up here, representing California State Senator Dave Cortese, District Number 15, Stephanie Mesa.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Stephanie. I'm here representing, on behalf of Senator Dave Cortese. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here today. He's up in Sacramento, but I'm here on his behalf, and I'm very excited to join you all and finally meet you all in person. It's great to see familiar faces and also new faces, and we really want to congratulate. Oh, sorry. Is that better? Sorry about that. We're really excited to come here on behalf of our office to congratulate and Ms. Sita Kern on her years of advocacy throughout the past years in the Berryessa community, in the Berryessa neighborhood. I know that you have advocated very tremendously for education, for literacy, and for friendship and building community, and you've done a great job, and for that we're very thankful. The Senator is very thankful for all your years of service throughout the past years. I know you joined our community in 1975, is that correct? It's been a long time, and you've done a really great job in building community here, so congratulations. On behalf of our office, we'd like to present to you this resolution.
Thank you. Next, I'd like to invite Staff Member Tim Orozco, representing State Assembly District 24, Assemblyman Alex Lee.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tim. Congratulations, Sita. Well deserved. My name is Tim, and I've known Sita for the last decade now as I've been active with this community here. And I can tell you, without Sita Kerns of the world, this organization will not continue to move on every year, year after year and after year, right? And I'm not going to go over her bio, but I just want to say, friends of the Berryessa Library, She helps raise thousands of dollars every year with the book sales that are donated to the employees at the bookstore. And you have mentioned to me that microwaves and other appliances were bought for the employees there, which is well needed. So you're helping the city of San Jose. The thrift box, amazing, right? Amazing work. They're all volunteers there. There are 300 members of the San Jose Auxiliary at the thrift box in Willow Glen. She's one of them. We live in a city of 1 million people. This tells you about the character of Sita Kern. So thank you, Sita, for helping those patients at the Children's Hospital at Stanford. And then the last thing is, rain or shine, she's driving to San Martin, to the Wings of History Air Museum, and helping them out. She's an amazing lady, very active, and neat. And let me just say one last thing. She's a great bunco player. Congratulations, Sita.
Thank you. Next, I'd like to invite up, we're all good with the lights there? From Santa Clara County Supervisor District Number 3, Supervisor Otto Lee, being represented this evening by Taevu Nguyen, Policy Aide.
Good evening. On behalf of Supervisor Lee and the Board of Supervisors, we want to present the certificate. The county want to thank you for your dedication service to improve the quality of life for the resident in the county. So we want to present this certificate. Once again, congratulations.
Thank you so much for being here. Next, I'd like to invite representing the City of San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan, Stephen No. Oh, you'll do it together? Oh. And thank you, and also representing our District 4, Councilmember David Cohen.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations, Sita. As somebody who, like Sita, came to Berryessa to start a life here and fell in love with the place and hasn't left, when we think about people in Berryessa who are the face of the district, the face of the community, Sita is one of those handful of people that always comes to my mind, and I'm sure for many of you that's true as well. So it's been a long time coming for you to join this illustrious group of people who've been recognized as Citizen of the Year, and I'm really happy to be part of your celebration tonight. You're always here, you always have a smile on your face, you always keep the atmosphere in such a great place, and so it's great to recognize you. I also want to call up, we do have another council member who's here with us tonight, Council Member Bien Duan. You can come on up and join us. We have a commendation from the City of San Jose, signed by all of the council members and the mayor, and just want to present that to you. I think you're going to have to clean out your garage again to create space to store all of these commendations, but they're well deserved, and here you go, we'll get a photo with you.
Next, I would like to invite Representing Santa Clara County Water District, District Number 3, Board Member Richard Santos.
He remembered my bucket.
Santa Clara Valley Water, no county.
Valley Water.
Good evening, I'm Richard Santos, your director of the Santa Clara Valley Water District. Let me give you my blessing. Because it's raining. But tonight our emergency center is open because we have potential penitentiary in Mayberry. So we're all on alert and making sure we're all protected here tonight. You know, Sita is a wonderful person, as we all know. And that the volunteers what makes America great, to take the time. I want to make sure you know that the Santa Clara Valley Water District and our 1,000 employees have made Lunar event a paid holiday. So that is for all our employees. So get started. This is a survival kit. Just in case, always have your medicine and everything else available. So this. Then here's the nozzles and a timer, 5-minute showers, those kind of things. There it is. And every time I came to a meeting, Sita would say, "Bring me that bucket." Well, here it is.
It's a collapsible bucket.
So on behalf of the Board of Directors of the Santa Clara Valley Water District, to our great volunteer, just a wonderful person, Sita Kern. Thank you, and use water wisely.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here's Next, I'd like to introduce representing San Jose in our local Evergreen Community College District, Trustee Area 1, Board President Bob Livengood.
Thank you very much, Superintendent. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bob Livengood. I'm president of the San Jose Evergreen Community College District Board of Trustees. And I have a very, very important honor tonight, Sita, and that is to present you with a commendation. I very much enjoyed reading about you. And you have led an amazing life. And I'm particularly thankful for your work on things like literacy. Those of us in education, obviously, we all benefit from that. So thank you so very much. And I know that the Berryessa community is a much better place because of you. So we appreciate it. I live in Milpitas, but I drive through Berryessa all the time. So I want it to be safe here too. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to present this commendation to you with our thanks and our appreciation for everything that you do for this community and for your family. Sita, thank you very much. Okay.
Next, representing our Santa Clara County Office of Education, I'd like to invite Board President Victoria Chun and County Superintendent Dr. Mary Ann Dewan.
Good evening, everyone. Ms. Sita, thank you so much for all of your commitment that you've done to Berryessa. I think I'm just amazed at how filled this room is. We have overflow. And so I think that just goes to show just all you've done for our Berryessa community. So thank you so much. It's such an honor to hear so many kind words about you this evening.
So on behalf of the County Office of Education and our County Board of Education, we're delighted to present you with the Certificate of Recognition for being Citizen of the Year, and thank you for your contributions to education.
Next, I would like to invite two of our school district groups that are here this evening. I'd like to invite Board President Lorena Chavez from Eastside Union High School District, as well as our trustees from Berryessa Union School District, being represented tonight by Board President Kwa Nguyen, and our Vice President Jay Srinivasan, our Clerk Trustee Thelma Boak, and Member Jariah Hogg. Please come forward.
Good evening. Thank you for the invitation. So tonight with me, I have my board colleagues, along with the board president from the Eastside Union High School District, Lorena Chavez, and also our very own superintendent, Dr. Roxanne Fuentes, who was the former now Citizens of the Year. So we would like to congratulate you on behalf of the Berryessa Union School District and the Berryessa Union Board of Trustees on the decades of contribution that you have given to your community. And I'm going to pass it on to our board president from the Eastside School District.
Thank you. It is such an honor to be here and recognize you today for all your service, for a service of a lifetime, right? Year after year, continuing to engage with our community. It takes a lot of time. So just want to share our appreciation, our gratitude for your service, especially in our education with our kids, because what they say is true. It really does take a village. So thank you for being part of that village and supporting each and every one of our children. Thank you. And of course, and you got another one coming.
This is the superintendent's camera, so smile. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I always say 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Congratulations again.
Thank you so much to all of our trustees. And that is the confirmed listing that I have, but I want to make sure I give the floor to any other VIPs in case we overlooked anyone. Very good. So once again, if we can just do just a generous round of applause and hugs to you, Sita. Congratulations. We're so proud of you, our Citizen of the Year. Yes, certainly. It's all yours.
What a surprise. I definitely did not expect it. My son, of course, came from Colorado, but he just comes to help me with odds and ends that need doing. and he's been working diligently on my dryer. And so, so that was his big thing that he was doing, and fortunately he was able to do it in one day, so he leaves to go back home tomorrow. He's done his job. So, but I wanted to thank each and every one of you, not only the people that gave me these wonderful recognition plaques, but the whole community. It's an honor to live here. It's an honor to have seen the children grow up in the Berryessa community, and I feel this is part of, this is definitely my home now, and it has been since 1975. Previously, I lived, it would be the East Side Union High School District. It's close to Capitol Expressway, and between Capitol and White Road, there's a community there, and I lived there for quite a number of years. As a matter of fact, that brings to mind just a cute little story. You know, these honors bring to mind some other things that have happened in my life, and one of them when I was helping out with the PTA. This was the elementary PTA, and I don't even know if my son knows this story or not, but I was honored for also, I think, citizen of something or other with PTA, and it was a great honor to do that, and I was not aware of this, but my family was, and so this was so many years ago that at that time you just, you know, when you went to a meeting, you just got dressed up, and so I got dressed up and went. But before I left, I saw my husband was getting dressed up also, and he never went to PTA meetings. And so, and he started putting on fresh underwear. And I thought, oh my God, you know, what's going on here? And so I left, and I thought, oh gosh, it's one of those things where the cat's away, the mice will play, right? And so I thought, I wonder who he's flirting around with now with his new underwear. And so I was really very distraught, and I was not on my best behavior when I went into the PTA meeting. And so you can imagine how surprised I was when I received the honor, and there was my husband. So this is a story, you know, that was brought to mind, you know, from my other place of residence, and so, of course, this was not the case here. I was just pleasantly surprised. There was as far as I know, my son did not put on fresh underwear. Anyway, thank you again for the honors, and I very, very much appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll give it to her after. Okay, I'm sure the children are waiting impatiently now. I will turn this over to Evan Gan. Okay, great. This is a recognition of the Chinese cultural contributions to our community.
Thank you for coming, everybody, and I want to welcome you to the second half or the second third of the program. I'd like to have the opener by Mr. Kai-Shen Chu, who's also a resident in our Berryessa community. And please come up and give our introduction and warm welcome to the community volunteers and our sponsors.
Well, good evening. My name is Kai-Shen Chu. I've been a resident in the Berryessa community for 40 plus some years. And I also had the honor to serve this community as a school board member, as a San Jose City Council member, and the State Assembly. So first of all, I want to thank the BCAC for hosting this gathering tonight, and also congratulate Sita. Where is she? I want to get a picture with her. Yeah. Well, thank you and congratulations and welcome to the club. I was very honored to be the Citizen of the Year by BCAC about 10 years ago. And here we really, really appreciate the BCAC for hosting this event and recognize the Asian American community in Berryessa in the city of San Jose. And as you may know, this New Year celebration or Tet Festival or Spring Festival started about 4,000 or 5,000 years ago. And similar to this gathering, this is people getting out of the winter hibernation, and when family get together, the neighbors get together, they're trying to make sure that everybody is okay with the long, severe winter, and also divvy up the work for the next year. Like the Gray family will probably grow rice, and Locke family will grow some vegetable. Gun family will grow some cattle, and Chu family will make sure that we eat them all. So this is really a good gathering with it's very fitting for this community event. So with that, I want to make sure that we all have a good health. That's what we usually during the Spring Festival, we greet each other with great health, happiness, and great fortune. In Chinese, we say 恭喜发财. In Vietnamese, it's chúc mừng năm mới. Thank you very much, and let me bring our organizer tonight, Evan, back on the stage. I know he's organized this event, spent a lot of time, and invited many of the performers here tonight. I mean, we got here for a treat, and also there's some food in the back. I don't know when are we going to allow the people to grab their lunchbox or after the event. We're having this venue until 8:30, but I'm sure with the council member here, they will give us some extension. With that, Happy New Year's.
So for those of you who's wondering about the food, all the food is packed up in a box. So for your convenience, you can take them home to eat. After all, what's a Chinese celebration without food, right? I'm sorry, you won't see the food until after the event. So first, tonight's performance, we have lined up 3 performing companies, and they're all very special. To the first one, I want to introduce the Shaolin Kung Fu Warrior School here in San Jose. The Shaolin Warrior Martial Arts Kung Fu School is located in West San Jose and was founded by Master Sifu Haichuan Zhao. You get to see him later. And the school offers a martial arts class for both kids and adults. The class curriculum includes traditional Shaolin Kung Fu form, Shaolin weapons, and modern Shaolin arts, and Tai Chi and self-defense training. So as in China and all over the world, Shaolin Kung Fu is very well known. It's said to be the origin of martial arts. For this introduction, we want to welcome the Shaolin Kung Fu School to perform. Let's give the kids a warm welcome. Thank you, kids. Was not an awesome presentation. We would like to issue a certification for them for their participation in the community event. For our next participation, we want to introduce you to this very unique instrument presented by Mr. Fong. Mr. Fong is a retired professor who dedicated his lifetime career to pass down the legacy of Chinese musical instrument. There are more than 100 students that achieve level 10 flute accreditation and 2 silver national award winning under his guidance. His understanding and interpretation of the music is truly unique. And his partner, Ms. Meng's instrument is called yangqin, or a dulcimer. She learned in her youth and stopped practice for more than 30 years, and just picked it up after the retirement. And after she found the company, Mr. Fang's performance, they formed a team, and the musical group is called 6070. We want to welcome them, and please enjoy this period of a musical instrument. 好，谢谢6070，我们请方先生和孟小姐来领个奖，好吗？
Oh, come on.
I think this is main dude who's hosting this Asian performance section. Like, you know that he knows this was done at 8:30, but with the city council there, no single mind if they come over.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the musical instrument part. The next up, we have the Utopia dance school. Let's give a minute for the equipment removal. Our Utopia dancing school is being equipped with a high quality and refined educational methodology. The school offers a wide range of dedicated teaching plan for children and different age and foundations. Carefully crafted their understanding and love of dance, ultimately achieving the goal of shaping artistic appreciation, standardized physical consciousness, and improving professional temperament for each student. Currently, they offer age 4 and up, as well as adult classes. Just a reminder before you leave, please remember to take a box of food with you and also visit our sponsored tables on the side. And let's give a warm welcome to our dancers.
Left,
Wasn't that wonderful? Let's invite the teachers, 老师们. We have a certificate of appreciation for them. That concludes our presentation. I also want to remind all the guests here, we have food in the box in the back. Please take some. They have buns, egg rolls, and pot stickers in them. Enjoy.
Look at theirs.